Sagittarius, welcome to your November 2019 general love reading. This is Mermaid Scales Tarot. Sagittarius, you may notice that the setup's a bit different. I am watching my mom's dogs this week, so I do apologize if they start barking. At best, take it as confirmation. At worst, I'll stop the recording and pick up from where I left off. So let's get started. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and or stellium of Sagittarius. This is not going to resonate with every single Sagittarius, unfortunately. I pick up on thousands of energies of everyone who's watching this, and I set the intentions before this reading, or doing these readings, that the messages that I provide during these readings are those messages that people need to hear the most. So if that doesn't resonate with these Sagittarius, I suggest checking your other signs in different placements, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more than your sun sign. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here as well if you're interested in a Sagittarius. Just please keep in mind that I am picking up on both energies, cross watcher and Sagittarius, whoever's watching the video. So, if you feel like I'm describing a certain situation and you're like, hey, the roles are reversed there, please feel free to do so. You're more than welcome to do that, because energy is fluid. Finally, we all have divine masculine and feminine energies within us. So, if I'm saying masculines or feminines, I'm not referring to the gender or the sex. I am only referring to the energies. That being said, let's get started, Sagittarius. Alright. Angel, spirits, and guides, please provide this first card for Sagittarius. Ooh, the Chariot. Nice. So some of you definitely have Cancer in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Cancer. They may have Cancer in their chart. Ooh, interesting. Sagittarius, on the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Wands. This is stability. This is celebration. This is inspiration. Joy, happiness in the home, in regards to your love life. Some of this could be indicating a marriage. Some of you may be living with the person you're connecting with at this time. Or if that's not the case at all, someone's definitely thinking of taking this a step even further. I'm feeling this energy of someone, whether it's you or the person you're connecting with, Sagittarius, thinks about one person a lot. And it's happy memories, it's good memories, it's the memories that you guys share together that really one or both of you knew that this connection meant more than just a casual hookup or just a random coincidence. This was something where you knew that should it grow to this potential, it can really be something where there will be a strong, powerful, passionate connection that both of you are really ready and willing to participate in. I do feel this energy of someone really wanting to propose the idea, if you guys aren't already, like moving in together, living together. I don't know why I'm getting this energy of someone being at college or university, waiting for someone to be done with their classes, or maybe someone is doing an internship or studying abroad, I'm getting for some. And if that's not the case, it could just be that you guys are both willing to work and do what you can do in your job, in your everyday life, in order to make this foundation even more firm. I'm getting the energy that some of you are really, despite the ups and downs that may have gone through with you and this person, you do see yourself confidently being with them. If, long term, maybe even forever. Let's go ahead. I'm going to clarify this Four of Wands energy just to get some more information on it. Okay, so what fell on the ground was the King of Cups in reverse. You guys could definitely be dealing with the water sign. Cancer's here strong, but you could also be dealing with a Pisces or Scorpio. It doesn't even have to be a water sign. I'm getting the energy that someone before wasn't ready to settle down and commit. Someone wasn't really ready to express their emotions. I'm almost getting some sort of emotional imbalance. Someone who would react to things very strongly when no intent of offending or hurting was meant to be there. But I'm also getting someone too, if that wasn't the case, someone who is very emotionally closed off, distant, a bit emotionally immature. But with the Four of Wands being paired here, it's almost as if I think this person's really starting to see their behaviors and how it would affect the future that you two are having together. So if they are being emotionally distant, I am feeling this energy that this is now something that they're trying to work on. Maybe they've communicated this to you, Sagittarius, or maybe you're going to communicate this to them, that they have to be more open. They have to be a little bit more reasonable. And I'm saying that because, again, with the King of Cups in reverse, it's almost like someone who doesn't listen to reason very much into the feeling of the moment. So, like, in that moment, they're either really, really happy and will act really, really happy and see everything in a perspective of happiness, or when they're in a really bad mood, it's like everyone's getting shit on, right? Like, no one's safe from their pessimism, I'm getting. But I feel like with the Four of Wands being in the upright, that this is starting to get noticed and being made aware of. And will overall, once this gets talked about and settled, this King of Cups can turn upright and be the person who is more emotionally controlled, more emotionally reserved in a healthy way, not in a toxic way, not in a way that doesn't communicate exactly how they feel. Yeah, I mean, let's get another card and then we can move on to the next part. Please tell me more about the Four of Wands and the upright and the background energy. For Sagittarius. Okay. Whew, the Lovers, yeah. Wow, okay. So, strong, as I was saying. Chemical, passionate, sensual, physical, emotional, spiritual connection here. But I do feel like the emotions of it all still needs to be worked on. I'm almost feeling the sense that someone's coming into the feeling of really understanding what love is for them and how much... Sorry about that. So I'm also getting, I have to be honest, Sagittarius, I'm almost feeling a sense that someone in this equation maybe in a relationship or maybe in a marriage, but someone is being neglected here emotionally. Someone feels like they're not being given the love that they feel like should be given to them. I'm feeling like a sense of emotional abandonment. Or it's also a feeling I'm getting that someone may be a bit jealous, possessive, controlling, which could happen with the King of Cups. And therefore, I feel like someone in the relationship is being drawn to someone else that they may have fallen in love with or started to have feelings for that they didn't expect due to this emotional neglect. It kind of came out of nowhere. I feel like some of you have met someone where you're now kind of questioning your long-term relationship or your marriage or a connection you thought you had with someone else, but it's a lot stronger with another person. That's for some of you. So it's either like someone's realizing their emotional imbalance, their inability to listen to reason, but they recognize this and they're going to do it to improve the relationship you two have in the long term that you guys have a high potential for because there is so much love. Or I'm picking up on a separate scenario for you guys where there's emotional neglect, emotional abandonment that someone's feeling, and due to that, they're finding love elsewhere. They're falling in love or having deep soul connections with other people that is bringing them a lot more happiness and a lot more stability than being with the person they thought they had this love for. Let's continue and go further. So we do have the Chariot. This is the sign of Cancer again, but for me, as well as a reader, I do feel the Chariot is Sagittarius. So this could be you. Someone has plans. Someone is done waiting. Someone's done not putting action, and they're moving forward. And they have a lot of discipline and a lot of patience and determination to make sure that this goes through. Whether it is with someone who is a bit emotionally insecure, emotionally unstable, or if you're moving away from the person that didn't make you very happy and moving toward what you deserve, what you know is meant for you, and where you feel the happiest with no regrets. Taking the good and the bad, using those experiences and learning to put you on your right path, down to your true happiness, down to your true fortune, down your destiny. I'm also getting an energy that someone just recently bought a new car. Whether it's brand spanking new or just like you bought a used car recently. But I'm having a feeling like it's either you ride with me or we're done. Or if it's like, look, I waited too long, it looks like you're not going to change, I'm moving forward with someone else. But I feel like Sagittarius, you're pretty confident in the decision that you're going to have to make. And you're going to stand by it, and nothing's going to stop you, period. I feel like you've been thinking about this for a really long time. And it may hurt someone very badly, it may hurt to leave, but you must do what's right for you. Some of you may be even traveling overseas, traveling, moving, to get away from maybe the person that you're involved with, or maybe to just get away from everything in life that may have been overwhelming you. I don't know why I'm getting some of you. Work has been really stressful. Maybe certain family drama or friend drama has occurred. But you're no longer going to stay put and stay still in the chaos of it all. You're moving forward strongly, with or without someone. But I do feel like if you are leaving someone behind, you're heading towards someone who does make you happy, for a lot of you. What's crossing is the Five of Swords. Yeah, so someone's definitely in their mind. I'm feeling like this has to be connected to the King of Cups in reverse, almost as if I do feel like the sex is really good, really passionate. And I almost feel like someone uses sex or uses their sexual chemistry in a means to convince someone to accommodate or convince someone to be okay with the circumstance that they're in, even though they don't feel so okay with it. I do feel like someone is really good with their words, but in a manipulative way. And someone who kind of uses makeup sex to be a reason to forgive whatever situation you guys may be, like a fight or maybe a disagreement or someone taking something they said too far. It's like, oh no, I'm sorry, like, you know I didn't mean that, like, come here, you know we're meant to be, you know I didn't mean that type of energy I'm getting. And it's almost like someone is willing to say anything to keep someone in that same place, to keep someone in that same dissatisfaction, same sort of position where they can continue to act how they want, but not have any sort of means of improving themselves. I do feel like someone's gonna, if you do choose to leave Sagittarius or if you choose to go towards someone else, they're gonna pull every card in their deck to keep you there. That's gonna try to play mind games with you. That's gonna try to make you second guess yourself. Some of you even gaslighting as far as that goes. So be aware that this is what's crossing you, that energy of someone trying to overpower you or make you think that you're wrong for your decision, make you think you're wrong for doing what makes you happy. And for some of you, I almost feel like some of you are afraid of how others are going to react. Like if you guys are in a marriage, for example, and you're afraid that people are going to react to you getting a divorce, everyone's going to find out, everyone's going to talk about it. Or if you guys have been in a relationship for so long, it's not working out, and so you're I don't know why I'm getting this sort of gossipy energy from this. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Ace of Cups. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what I mean of that whole ploy or that whole act of, oh, you know, I can change, I'll restart again, I'll give you the love, that I'm sorry you feel like I've been ignoring you, putting you to the side, that's not really it, you know I've had so much to do, here, I love you, stay here with me, type of thing, type of energy. Others of you, this is an energy where I feel like you're conflicted about maybe who you love. You're conflicted about the person that you've stayed with for a while, but the passion isn't there anymore. Maybe there's some jealousy, manipulation, or it's like you're feeling this new love for someone else who, right now, the sexual chemistry, the attraction is very strong, but the longevity isn't there, and you're not really sure how secure this new option is for some of you. So there's a lot of conflict here, but I do feel like despite all the conflict, you guys will make the right choice with the Chariot as the overall. And I do want to say Sagittarius, because I'm looking at this combination. I know they're kind of for different ones, but make sure that this person isn't going to try to keep you and determined to keep you in an unhappy relationship. Because that's very much the case for some of you. And I just want to point out and make you aware of. What's being seen is the Seven of Wands, or what's crowning the reading. So, again, I do feel this energy of someone falling in love or being attracted to someone else. But it's as if as much love as you have, or as much desire as you want to express your love to this person or speak your truth, there's still some resistance because, again, you're in the process of making that decision of what will be best for you, weighing the best options. And so until that decision is made, you're going to be pretty guarded. I feel like there's an energy of a friend that you're starting to have feelings for, or that started out to be a friend and is turning more and more the more you guys spend time together. And I do feel like both of you feel this attraction, but nothing has been done because the uncertainty of opening up, whether you do have someone in your life currently, or it's just you, some of you may have already left someone already, and it's just kind of like, I don't want to be hurt again. Let's just see where things go from here and take things a bit slow for some. Some of you look really good in the color orange. I don't know why that popped up, but like orange looks really good on your skin tone, or whoever you're attracted to maybe. And I do feel like there's a very strong masculine energy that I'm picking up here that is more determined than in a way that the masculine is more determined to keep the feminine or to engage the feminine. Where the feminine, I feel like, is a bit still unsure. And for others of you where this is a relationship, this is a relationship and, there is no other person involved, it's like, what can we do to work through this? And you feel like there's still a bit of distance, there's still a bit of blockages, but there's still hope in fighting for this relationship or this connection to work. I have a feeling someone's on a break, like a relationship break, like not fully broken up, but not fully together type of thing. But the more that there's silence, the more that someone's wanting to reach out more, even though the other person wants to stay back and wait for things to kind of unfold. I'm also smelling oranges as I said that too. I don't know if you guys have like orange scent things, or you guys have like an orange tree, or you guys bought oranges recently, orange juice maybe, drinking orange juice, mimosas. But yeah, there's some sort of still like, I'm feeling this tension and resistance to a strong connection, whether, again, it's because things need to be worked out in the connection, or there's someone else involved, and because someone hasn't left someone else, it's preventing this from really flourishing. What's in the root of this is the Eight of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot of work that needs to put into this regardless. Regardless if you're in a connection and you're still trying to make it work, or if someone needs to really prove that they're worth sticking around for, or this person, this other person that you may be attracted to, may be a friend at work, a co-worker, who I feel like this person is really after you, Sagittarius. Like they have a strong connection towards you, they've been flirting with you, and you've just been still pulling back. Again, either because you're in a connection with someone else, but there's a part of you that's still tempted to go forward with it, or it's because you need to see more effort. You need to see more focus. And I don't know why I'm getting the sense that you just don't feel like you're a priority in this person's life, for some of you. So until they really do more things, like I get this energy of someone just buying someone flowers or buying someone gifts to make up for the lack of emotional connection that's in the relationship. Which, yeah, it's nice momentarily, but it doesn't put a cure or a seal for the future. I'm also getting this energy where some of you may just be throwing in all of your frustrations, all the tensions that may be at home or that's going on in your love life into your work. And I'm feeling more of like a creativity, like whether it's writing, singing, painting, dancing. And others of you that it's like in a corporate job, maybe you guys are just like, you know what, I don't want to focus on this right now. I'm going to just throw myself into work to just distract myself from everything going on. Or the means of like, if you are feeling emotionally neglected, then it's like, at least I can have my work be something to distract me from this. Or it could be the person you're connecting with. Or a cross-watcher, you know. You could be connecting with a earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. I also see a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But a lot of work is going to need to be put in, which is like every relationship, every connection. But I feel like it's a lack of effort that's making someone concerned. In the past, we have the Queen of Cups. More water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could have this in your chart. You could be dealing with one. I do feel like, again, there was just a lot of love that you had for this person at one time. I do feel like at one time you did feel emotionally satisfied, emotionally nurtured, emotionally comforted when you were going through some things. This person was there for you, hearing you out, talking about the rough times you had in your life. And it's as if they, or you, Sagittarius, just didn't judge what they had to say and was just there to help them through it, is really what I'm getting strongly from this. And so it's almost as if like you don't see where it all came down to this, like how it went from such an emotional, loving, caring connection to neglect, possessive, jealous. I am picking up on some of you like manipulated energy. It went from hot to cold. And it wasn't like they were in and out of your life per se, and if that's your circumstance, I guess I'm not really talking to you. It's more of like emotionally hot and cold. From acting like they really care, from wanting to do everything, giving the world to you, to you can figure it out. You got this. Oh, I'm busy right now. Can we talk about this later? Oh, you know, I can't hang out this weekend because I have things to do. I have to get those done. Type of energy. So it's like you're confused to what changed. And others of you, if there is someone else involved that you're now becoming more emotionally or spiritually connected with, they were the ones that maybe heard you out when discussing what you're going through, whether it's in life in general or even in your relationship. And they were the ones to give you that comfort, that advice, that guidance, that nourishment that you were lacking from the other person. You know, I'm almost hearing that song. I don't know who it's by. I believe, no, it's not The Offspring, but it's like, should I stay or should I go? Da-na-na-na. You know that song? That's kind of what I'm hearing, and I feel like it's with you, Sagittarius. And I do feel like with the Chariot is the overall feeling. It's like you will make that decision and there's no going back. In November, there's no turning back. There's no looking back. So it's either we work on this or I'm done. Should I stay or should I go? Oh, no, just kidding. Your future. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, I do have to say this for those of you who are starting to connect with someone else. I do feel like there is going to be a hookup or a kiss at the very least with this person that you're going to have to think about in regards to what to do from there. I'm almost getting a sense that some of you may be going to get drinks with someone, hang out with someone, and you wake up in bed with them. Like, how did this kind of shit? I got myself in this circumstance. What do I do now? Others of you, I think you're going to kind of see, for those of you that was resonating with someone who is giving you things instead of showing you through their emotions how they feel about you, that it's not enough. It's been keeping you stagnant. It's been keeping you staying because there's some sort of belief or optimism that something's going to change, something's going to move forward, something's going to happen. But it's not going to be satisfying to you anymore. It's not going to give you that confidence anymore that something will change. I don't know why I'm feeling like a big party's coming up, a huge party, whether that's like a birthday party, because I know you guys could be at the end of November, or even like beginning of December, that someone's preparing for. That's still part of the plans. And then maybe it's like, from all this stress from this connection, it's been like kind of interfering with those plans of, it's like some big celebration. If it's not a party, then it's some sort of social event that's kind of been put on pause because of this situation. Others of you, I do feel like this person will be trying to get you back in through, again, financial needs. They may be buying you another present, maybe taking you out to a very fancy, nice, romantic dinner to try to, see to work this out. But I think you guys need to really make it clear that it needs to be more than physical, material means of showing love. It's not everything. So, yeah. The energy that you're feeling right now, 9 of Cups, hopeful, optimistic. I do feel like, as much stress or as much uncertainty that you may have, once you make up that decision, you'll know that this is what is best for you emotionally. You're only going to be focusing on what makes you happy, what makes you optimistic, hopeful, filled with joy. What is going to give you the wish of being completely satisfied and loved by the person who you love. I almost feel like some of you are even going to bring this to the conversation with this person. Like, look, there's something I got to get off my chest. There's something I got to get off my mind. I don't know how you feel about me. I don't know if you love me still. I don't know if you want to be with me still. But I have hopes that if you want to work it out, I will be willing to do what we need to do. And even if they do, Sagittarius, tell you they don't want to work on things anymore, I feel like some of you, as much as it will hurt, you have the satisfaction of knowing that now it's okay for you to move on. Now it's okay for you to start moving towards what you wish for in a relationship, what you want in a relationship, what you desire that will bring you that emotional satisfaction. I do feel like most of you do wish that this will work out. I just feel the need to clarify. Why is the 9 of Cups here for Sagittarius? I don't know if some of you guys ordered takeout recently, like Chinese takeout. I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe you're eating takeout, leftover takeout. Yeah. So some of you definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. But you're hoping to put an end to this silence, this inaction, this feeling that, you know, nothing's being done to show you that you are loved, that it's just really up to you to figure it out, really up to you to kind of analyze, okay, if they act this way, that means they do love me, or, oh, they didn't text me back after this, does that mean they don't like me? I think you're finally going to see what all this silence is, or this distance is, and then from hearing their response and receiving and only asking for the truth, begging for the truth, maybe not begging, but demanding, there we go, the truth, then we can start transforming what we desire, what we think we desire, either in this person or with someone else. Others of you, this is straight up, you're hoping for the end of dissatisfaction, the end of silence for some. Silence in the means of someone not providing you with that emotional validation. Not meaning that you need it to make yourself feel like you're worth something, but to make it known that you do love me as much as I love you or care for you. And I do feel like there's a need to end this laying around, doing nothing, staying stagnant, having nothing come to this. The energy surrounding you, the energy of this person, Knight of Wands, again, fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I do feel there's an energy, if you are dealing with someone else outside of the relationship that you're in, or the connection that you're in, if it's not a full-on commitment, there's someone who really wants to take you away, sweep you off your feet, show you that they will be the better lover and the better partner than whoever you're dealing with at this time. They've probably, again, this person's very suave, very charming, very passionate. They make you feel all the feelings that this other person you may be dealing with hasn't made you feel in a very long time. This is, I mean, also, Sagittarius, I am getting someone, maybe the emotional neglect is someone who travels a lot for work, who you don't see very often because they're always on the go, they're always doing something, they always have a plan, and they may think that you're okay with that because nothing has ever been said, or that you're okay with that because you're not the one to impose or, control someone, that you would feel like you have to leash them in order for them to be yours type of energy. And others of you, I feel like if you have this conversation, for some of you, they'll want to be inspired to bring that passion back into the connection that may have been missing in your relationship for so long. I do have to say, some of you, this could be the emotional neglect because this person could be a player, a playette, whatever you want to call it. Very much so. It could be that they're also the ones that are maybe participating in another relationship in general. And that's why you're feeling this neglect. Let's go ahead and clarify. Why is the Knight of Wands here for their outside energy? Angels, spirits, and guides. Why is the Knight of Wands here for their outside energy? The Tower. So, with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so, yeah, I feel like, should this conversation be had, Sagittarius, of how you feel unfulfilled, you feel unloved, you feel neglected, you feel like the love is missing, the passion isn't there. For some of you, I feel like you haven't had sex with this person in a while, and so it's like you're wondering if they're still sexually attracted to you. They're going to realize, their actions and what they've done to make you feel that way. and try to bring passion back into the relationship. Others of you, I hate to say it, this is the energy of someone who has been going behind your back, entertaining other people. And then lastly, I am picking up on that group for those of you, sorry, this is a very general reading. I pick up on different messages, so bear with me. This person who may be trying to tempt you of going with them outside of the connection you're in, it may be like a tower moment for you, or they are trying to bring a tower moment in your life to break down this foundation of that Four of Wands energy, that long-term commitment, that marriage even. Their goal is to break that sort of foundation down so they can be the ones that rebuild it with you, if that makes sense. So yeah, a lot of different messages there. And some of you, that person too, who may be trying to get you back in with them or like tempt you to go with them, they're trying to take you away from all the chaos maybe that you've been going through, or they've expressed like, you don't deserve to be going through this, you deserve more, I can show you that, just give me a chance, I'll take you away from all this. The highest hopes, the Lovers again. The highest hopes is that you will end up with someone who is right for you, who you do feel like is a soulmate, divine counterpart, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. That you will make the right choice if you are in that situation of not knowing who's the best one for you, who to love, that the person you do choose is the right option for you, is the best option for you. Is it person A, person B? Others of you who is wanting to work on that commitment you're in, you're hoping that this will be back to where it was when you guys first met, when things were so passionate, things were so on top of everything, the chemistry was there, the emotional connection was there. It was like how you guys first met them. Like, I'm feeling like things were fine within the first 6 months until after that, then things started to change. You want things back to how they were in the honeymoon state of the relationship or the connection. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Gemini or in connection with a Gemini. You just want your love. You just want that soulmate of yours to be in your life that will excite you, that will love you, that will care for you the same way you do for them. And that some way the universe will give you a sign or give you direction into realizing who that person is. And that they will reciprocate. And that the chemistry will still be the same. Deepest fear is the Ten of Cups. Interesting position to have this card in. For some of you, it's that you do have to walk away from someone who you thought was going to be your Ten of Cups, was going to be your emotional fulfillment, was going to be your final chapter of your love story. Or that if you make the wrong choice, you'll be walking away from the person who can give you this Ten of Cups, who can give you this love, who can give you this emotional satisfaction. Or that if you choose to stay with someone, if you do choose to work things out, you'll be walking away from an opportunity of the Ten of Cups. Some of you, if you are married, you do have children, you're afraid that this is going to break up the family. This is going to cause drama. This is going to cause emotional instability. But Sag, I do feel like you will make the right choice with the Chariot as the overall. You will move forward victoriously with whatever you choose. But I do feel like communication is vital, and what you receive from that communication, it will help you make the best decision. And for the final outcome, we're going to go ahead and take that to Vimeo. So if you'd like to join me over at Vimeo for the likely outcome and any advice for you in regards to love, go ahead and click the description box and check it out. But before we go, I will pull a card. This is going to be someone who you may be thinking about, who you're waiting a response for, or you're unsure of how they feel about you. This is going to be how their energy is towards you. Make the effort and keep an open mind. Whew, yeah, so this definitely confirms everything I've been saying. I feel like this person either knows that they need to make more of an effort to be with you, to show how much they care about you, and maybe they are recognizing, again, the neglect or the emotional instability that they have partaken in to make you feel this way. And others of you that are thinking or connecting with a different person outside of a connection or just in general, they want you to kind of open up more and make the effort to see that if you keep an open mind, they may be the best choice for you. You know, I'm hearing that Trey Songz, that really old Trey Songz song, Can't Help But Wait. And I do believe Trey Songz is a Sagittarius. Can't Help But Wait. Go ahead and click on that song, or check it out if you want to. But it's like the lyrics in that song is like this person who's in love with someone else who's in a relationship, trying to say like, look, I can show you that I'll love you a lot more should you give me the chance. Keep me in mind when this person is neglecting you or hurting you, and know that I can make that effort that you're not seeing in that other person. Alright, Sagittarius, that was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please, please, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in joining me over on Vimeo for the extended version, go ahead and check it out. I love you, Sagittarius, and I wish you all the best. Take care.